Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. In the last episode, we came in here to Kalos, met up with Tawny, and chose our first partner Pokemon, Chikorita, and I accidentally did the Pokeball, my bad. So yes, we got our first Pokemon, Chikorita, the winner of the starter poll. We also went to Hotel Z for the first time, stayed a night. And also got to try out the Wild Zone a little bit. We already got quite a few Pokemon. And in this episode, you might have noticed I have changed my outfit. And that's because I have purchased the DLC, the Mega Dimension, which I'll be doing later on. So yes, I have the Holo X and Holo Y apparel lines, which I've mixed together to create my own cool outfit. Looking pretty snazzy, right? But anyway, in this episode, we're gonna head back to Hotel Z, and then hopefully we'll be able to participate in some of these battle zones that we participated in a little bit of last time. But this time we're actually registered, so we'll be able to earn points.
The adventure continues!
Also, we're gonna have Bundle B use its new move it learned, Rock Smash, to smash these rocks. Okay. Also, you may as well notice I have a Ralts in my party. And that is because that was from a gift that was online for like a purchase bonus. I believe that was what it was. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom through this wild zone since there's not really anything else we can do in here. I mean, I would try to explore a little bit more of this place, but I don't think the story will let you at this point. I don't think it'll really let you go into free roam mode until, like, after you get past your first promotion match. At least that's just my opinion. But anyway, we're gonna have Bundle B smash these rocks in front of the hotel, because they are not good for business. So, there we go. Thank you, my good bunny friend. Welcome back. I got some good food. Let's have a bite. Have you ever dipped fresh baked croissants in cafe au lait? Or cafe au lait? Sheer perfection. Get ready. A new life in Lumio City. Also, I apologize if I don't get some of these French words right. I'm not completely French, so I may not be able to pronounce some of these words. Starting to get used to Lumios. It can be kind of bewildering at first. It's a lot. The Wild Zones must have been a shock, right? Well, they're not too much of a shock. I played Arceus before, so not that bad. Okay, not the ideal way Pokemon and humans can coexist. Okay, a notification. Oh, promotion match announcement for Trainer Paxton, rank Z. Alright, the opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Zach. Alright, so we're gonna face the taxi driver, Zach. And whoever wins will be promoted to rank Y, which will be the second level. Okay, you need to earn ticket points to get a challenger's ticket in order to get your promotion match ready. What's a promotion match? It's exactly what it sounds like. If you win the battle, you'll be promoted to the next rank. Okay, a challenger's ticket is what lets you compete in the promotion match. Once you've earned enough ticket points, your challenger's ticket shows up in your ZA app. To earn the points, you gotta beat other trainers competing in the Royale, the types who hang out in battle zones, like we did in that red zone in the last episode. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that in the last night. And it's nearly sundown. When night falls, a battle zone will randomly appear and the ZA Royale starts up. I'm gonna go wait outside when you're ready to hang out. Battling in the ZA Royale. So yes, we're gonna get a little bit of a taste of more trainer battles. Now, the trainer battles in this one are a little bit more exciting than the ones in most of the other Pokemon games. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. Okay, feeling ready? There's Oliver B. Okay, you can do this. Alright, so where's the next battle zone gonna be? Oh, how convenient. The same place as last time. Literally right next to the hotel. Alright, the ZA Royale tip. Once night falls, check your map. Because any red zone you see, that's the battle zone. Okay, the glowing red space on your map is the battle zone. Same spot as last night's. At least it's somewhere familiar. Okay, let's make our way. Of course, she rushes off before I do. Victories needed 3 more trainers. I think it actually tells you how many. Okay, there's also a tip about these battle zones too. There are many twists and turns here, meaning plenty of blind spots. Take care not to give away your location. So yes, they could literally be hiding around the corners. So, you're diving into the ZA Royale too, are you? We wouldn't have brought in him as a team member if we wasn't going to compete, Naveen. That's right. Gonna need support from you too. Okay, since you're rank Z, you need 1,000 ticket points to earn the ticket. Should be able to earn that much by being the trainers here in this battle zone. Okay, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, it's battle time. Usually this the direct eye contact thing. Inside battle zones, you'll find lots of trainers taking part in the ZA Royale. These trainers will challenge you to battle on site. So defeat them to earn ticket points. Trust your Pokemon, do your best, victory will be yours. If anything happens, come to me for some healing. Don't forget, when morning comes, you run out of time. Good luck! Alright, so starting, I think our first trainer is actually right around this corner here. But the thing is, you can try to sneak up on them, but I think for this first one, you're not going to be able to. Like, they will immediately challenge you to a battle. So I'm going to go ahead and get my fletchling, because now it's time. I was looking right at you. Why was I caught off guard? I think this is supposed to do that. Anyway. If you can, try to get out of their attacks at range. Yeah, see, Vine-Whip missed because I was out of the range. Yeah, you gotta think about ranges of your moves, too. Victory! First trainer defeated. Alright. Nice work, my friends. First win on the books. Keep that same energy and crush some trainers. So I'm gonna go ahead and go heal up my fletchling. Sounds like kind of funny how your Pokemon will still follow you outside their Pokeballs, which is a good thing. Okay, so... one tip. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Lita now. Okay, if someone sees you first, they'll get the jump on you in the battle. If that happens, you may not be able to do anything at first because of the shock. So try to sneak up nice and quiet. And then get the first hit, you'll have a big upper hand. As you approach trainers in battle zones, they'll start to become aware of you. Press the left stick to crouch and hide behind objects or buildings to avoid being spotted more easily. If the trainers notice you and challenge you to battle, you may be caught off guard and unable to move for a short while. But you could do the same thing to them by sneaking up on them and hitting their Pokemon with a move before they notice you. Do that and you'll get the first strike advantage. These first strikes also deal more damage than usual, so use that to your advantage. Here's a potion in case you need it. Thanks, Lita. Okay, there's a trainer down there with the back turn. And they have a Bunnelby. Now's your chance. Sneak up behind him and get the first attack. So Bunnelby is a normal type. I don't think I have any fighting... Oh yeah, my own Bunnelby has a fighting type move. Okay, so kind of like in the wild zones, you can also sneak up on the trainer's Pokemon too. But you'll need to have your Pokemon out to do this. So lock on, and then just order it to do a move. Now! Surprise! I didn't realize Leer had quite a bit of a range. There we go. Okay, who they got next? Fletchling! Unfortunately, Mudshot won't do much considering it's a flying type. Actually, it won't do anything. Alright, I think that's enough. Switch out. Take him out with Thunder Shock, Mareep. Or, yeah, Mareep. Yeah, you can also switch out Pokemon while doing this too. And that can kind of help you get the advantage as well. Especially if you notice one of your Pokemon's health is running low, just immediately switch it out quickly. Alright, just one more. One more W. One more win. Got a Chesto Berry, that'll help if my Pokemon fall asleep. Tiny Mushroom. Tiny Mushroom. And Naveen's gonna give me a tip. Watch your back. Okay, you can earn prize money by just collecting medals off the ground and beating other trainers. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collect at that night. But if you lose a battle, you'll have half your medals taken from you. So be wise to avoid picking fights with higher ranked trainers unless you think you're absolutely ready. So you can earn money while doing this. But be careful, it cuts both ways. If you win, you can take some medals. If you lose, you give up half your medals. But you can also pick some lying around the battle zone. And when daybreak comes, you will see prize money based on how many medals you collected. I recommend giving your Pokemon a citrus berry to hold. So if a citrus berry is held by a Pokemon, like I'll go ahead and show you by giving one to, just give it to Chikorita. Then it will use it to heal itself during battle. I don't need to use that. Alright, there's one more trainer over there. And to start out, he has a Weedle. Yeah, right now he has his back turn. No, he doesn't. Okay, but when he does have his back turn, you can kind of sneak up on him and try to get the first strike that way. Go ahead and turn around. Okay. Now! Peekaboo! Oh, dang it. I was kind of hoping to avoid the poison sting. And there we go! Victory! That's 3 wins. Alright, and we got our Challengers ticket. So now we can head to our promotion match against Zach. Yeah, if you accumulate the ticket point, the Challenge ticket entitles you to compete in a promotion match. Although, after you get the ticket, you can accumulate no more ticket points at the time. You and Chikorita are incredible, even though I didn't choose Chikorita at all during those fights. Got your Challengers ticket? Meet me at the Pokemon Center. Major locations will be registered on your map as soon as you visit them. And once they're registered, you'll be able to travel back to them in an instant. So in a way, it's kind of like using Fly, or in this case, you're not really flying, you're just like teleporting straight there. Alright, now let's go ahead and have our Pokemon healed up. Bonsoir! There we go. All better. Don't need to do shopping right now. Okay. Get some stuff. And now let's talk to Tawny. Okay, did you check your Challenge ticket? Yep, there it is. Now you can take on another trainer if you rank in a promotion match if they got a ticket too. Impressed how smoothly you're handling this. Let's see if we can get your promotion match in before morning comes. Your opponent, Zach, ought to be in the taxi lot just down the street. You should heal your team at the Pokemon Center before important battles like this. Maybe even buy a potion for safety's sake. I'll meet you in the taxi lot. Okay, we're gonna head down the street, but not before getting a few items along the way. Like a Pokeball. And a pretty feather. There's also these cool scaffoldings that give you like a little bit of a challenge. You know, to me they're considered more like playgrounds in this way. Okay, get a Paralyze Heal, that might be helpful. And before we take on Zach, there's a few things around this parking lot we can pick up. Including another Pokeball. Keep hoping they're going to be more useful items, but I guess that's later on in the story. But anyway. As for which one I'm going to choose first, I guess I'll go with Chikorita first. Zach's a taxi driver. So he should be waiting for fares, and there he is. There, that's him. Zach's fought in a lot of promotion matches. He does have a lot of experience, but not in winning. That's kind of sad. I take it you're Paxton? One more kid searching for glory in the wild. Russia's ZA Royale Battlegrounds, huh? Sounds simple, doesn't it? You start rank Z, you climb to rank A. You'll learn, kid. You'll learn how much easier it is said than done. It's you against every other trainer who wants to be the strongest. Now let's get our promotion match started, shall we? Bonne chance to both of us. Before a match, fine. You can do this. You bring out your best in Pokemon, that's how you win. We walk up to each other and our phones clink. Although that can't be good for the Rotom inside, because they're like Vulcan heads. Challengers tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. I suppose you think you're going to win? Climb over me to reach the next rank? And you can choose your own taunt. Piece of gâteau. Well, I won't make it easy for you, because this taxi driver has a dream. I'm going to reach rank A and abolish all forms of transit in Lumiose. Except for taxis! So that's his wish. Well, we're going to make sure that wish doesn't become reality. Here we go. First promotion match. Zach the taxi driver. When you start out, he sends out Slowpoke. Well, it's a good thing I chose Chikorita first then. Let's do this. What does he start with? Use Growl. Leaf Edge. Nice. Although Confusion is kind of like a homing move, which I don't like. Alright, that's Slowpoke down. At least Chikorita restored health with a Citrus Berry. Oh, Pidgey. Switch out. Okay, paralyze it with Thunder Wave. That should slow down its charge time so it moves. Now we can use some more effective moves like Thunder Shock. Okay, that's Pidgey down. Now for his last Pokemon. If this last one loses, I'll be stuck at rank Z. But I believe in my Pokemon. As do I. Oh, Pikachu, of course, the mascot Pokemon. Oh, Quick Attack. Okay, let's switch out. Let's go. Use Mud Shot. There we go. Keep attacking it. Quick Attack may be quick, but it doesn't do much damage. There we go. We've won our first promotion match. This is my 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me. I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. And this is why they call me Le Z Eternal, which is French for the Eternal Z. Well, considering Z is the first letter of his name, that makes a lot of sense for that to be his nickname. Yes! Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations! Now processing your promotion. Up to Y. Y for Yveltal. And the Y kind of matches my sunglasses. You chose your moves well and even took the position of your Pokemon into account. That was one well-thought Pokemon battle. And we have a familiar character. Emma, the detective. The one who worked for Looker at the Looker Bureau. You're a new face. Nice to meet you, trainer. You can see her Megastone is kind of in her suit. My name's Emma. I'm a detective who's been entrusted with the task of protecting the peace of Lumio City. Do you mind introducing me to your friend here, Tawny? This is Paxton, Team MZ's newest member. Ah, that makes sense. I always saw a bit of your promotion match, just happening to pass by while I was investigating a suspicious Pokemon. But based on what I saw, Team MZ's got a fine new trainer. I bet AZ is pleased too. Not that his face would give it away. By the way, I haven't found any leads in the person you're looking for. Just want to let you know, but I gotta be heading back now. Have a good night. Au revoir. Emma's the top detective in Lumio City, and a super talented Pokemon trainer at that. If she says you're good, you know you must be special, Paxton. Anyway, now that you got your promotion and everything, I think it's time to call it a night too. Alright, first taste of the ZA Royale, done. Battle zone deactivated. So yes, I believe the more trainers you beat, the more your money multiplier goes up. I believe it goes up to 1.5 if you defeat 5 trainers, and then keeps going up from there. Ah, Hotel Sweet Hotel. We're back!
Donnie, when you're heading back to the hotel, would you at least let us know?
How was your first taste of competing in the ZA Royale? Tastes like victory. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're a natural. I agree with Lita. But let's not...
Sorry, Naveen. I agree with Lita, but let's not be hasty. Lest we forget the opponent was Zack, the ZA Eternal.
You don't get it, Naveen. You didn't see the match. Paxton has serious potential. He's gonna shoot us straight up the ranks. Yeah, for real. He's basically a brand new Pokemon trainer and still won a promotion right away. That's big. Team MZ is headed straight for the top. Oh, do you know what the initials MZ in our team name mean, Paxton?
No, what?
The M is for Mega Evolution, and the Z is from Hotel Z.
How did Paxton fare tonight?
Hey, AZ. I think we'll be able to protect the future of Lumio with Paxton around. Whoa, Tawny, you're that confident? Well, even Emma had good things to say about him.
You met Emma, did you? She is a remarkable Pokemon trainer. If only she could have also joined our efforts. But she has her own work to carry out. We must hope that enough competition will forge for us the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. I hope you will also contribute to these efforts, Paxton.
Can I say something? Doing the ZA Royale takes a lot of energy, so I'm hungry.
The pantry's contents are yours to use, as ever, though I myself will retire for the night.
Sounds like it's time to show off my chef skills. Would you make me something normal?
Would you make me something normal, please?
I'm good with literally anything, as long as it's ready soon.
You may want to be more specific, or else, well, you know what you'll get.
The Zygarde cell again. Whoa. Croissants and curry. Bon appetit!
Is this curry?
I don't get what you don't get about this. It's my original creation. Croissant curry. It kind of looks like a volcano in the middle of an island. I made it to be the hotel's sought-after signature dish. It pairs Lumios's delectable croissants with the Galar region's legendary curry to bring out the best in both. That scent sends my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever, Tawny.
I reject that monstrosity altogether.
And Naveen's just having a sandwich. A sandwich from Paldea. You say that every time. You seem to polish off anything I cook.
I was just raised better than to let food go to waste. I mean, I was raised by royalty after all.
You can be so particular, Naveen. Maybe it's because you're Lumios born and raised.
I eat many other things, but I draw the line at croissant curry.
Sorry this got so heated, Paxton. But for real, I'm glad you showed up here. Yes, big same. Having you around makes me feel things like might work out okay for us.
I'll do the best I can.
Can't wait to see everything you're capable of. Now let's eat. The next day. I kind of wish they would add an alarm stopping sound. Just like whenever you hit the top of a clock and hit snooze. Good morning. Leaders already left for dance practice. Morning. Hope you slept well. Feeling ready for a little field trip? I want to show you Lumios's #1 sightseeing spot. Prism Tower. Shame you two won't be able to climb the tower due to the restoration work. AZ, we're heading out. The tower long watched over the city. I wonder if the people still believe it does so. The city in the shadow of Prism Tower. Alright, it's time to head to Prism Tower, the crown jewel of Lumio City. It's also designed a lot to be like the Eiffel Tower, but anyway, we got a new character here. Hey, kid. You finished fixing up the outside of your hotel. Thanks, Tarragon. We always appreciate your work. Sure thing. Still, why bother fixing it? Not like you got guests lying about the door. We do have one, though I guess he's a full-on member of our team now, not just a guest. Anyway, that's why I gotta film more videos to spread the word about Hotel Z. Making your own videos to advertise, huh? Not a bad idea. But wouldn't it be better to just ask Kanari to promote the hotel for you? And Kanari is another character we have yet to meet. Or you could use one of my prior scaffolding courses to spruce up the walls of your hotel. We build scaffolding all the time for our work as part of the urban redevelopment plan. But you see, who cares about regular scaffolding? No one. At least no one in the real world, that is. That's why at Rakeen Construction, we make our scaffolding into obstacle courses. We also leave colorful screws on the courses for folks to grab and trade in for prizes. Here, new kid, a little something for you in the house. It's one of the prizes you can get. A red Kanari plush. It has Kanari holding a charm. So that's what a Kanari somewhat looks like. A plush doll Kanari that holds a red charm. Having one of these increases the experience points your Pokemon get by a little. Folks say that Kanari merch can give you all kinds of benefits, you know. And not just experience points, mind you. They're a real porte bonheur. A lucky charm. Alright, see you, kids. He's got a Megastone in his helmet. I think pretty much anyone with a Megastone on them somehow will become an opponent for you to face eventually. Tarragon's super talented, but he sure doesn't mince his words. You know what? I just had an idea. Let's take my secret shortcut to Centrica Plaza. Here, come with me. Secret shortcut? Oh, now we're finally gonna learn about these weird crystal-looking things. See this stuff growing over this ladder and making it pretty much unclimbable? Are those rocks? It's a bunch of mega crystals. They're made from some kind of mysterious energy, apparently. You can smash them surprisingly easy with Pokemon moves. Here, you should try it out. Have your Pokemon use a move to break up the crystals. Well, grass is super effective against rock, so... Leaf Edge! You attain 10 Mega Shards. A mysterious shard that can be found after smashing Mega Crystals using Pokemon moves. It seems that some people collect these shards. Specifically, Quasatrico Inc. collects these shards. And you can trade them for something later. Mega Crystals have been turning up all over the city. A lot of them get in the way. So if you find any, be sure to smash them. Bet everyone in Lumios would appreciate it. Another word of advice, save up the Mega Shards you get. There's a company, Quasatrico Inc., that's collecting them for research, and they'll let you trade in your Mega Shards for all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's get climbing. I'm not going to spoil what that stuff is just yet. Yeah, new research task. Don't really care about that right now. You can come back, Chikorita. Whee! And there's more of them. Maybe having Chikorita out is better. Yeah. Also, you can see that one Pokeball over there is purple that we can't get to yet. Any purple Pokeballs that are shiny like that will always be colorful screws that you can collect and trade in for those plushies you saw, like the Canary plushies. I'll be explaining more about the Canary plushies later on, like when we actually get to trade for them. Hey, up here! Okay, you also notice that Fletchling is up here, and these are actually wild Fletchlings as well. So yes, you can actually catch Pokemon outside of wild zones. Well, any wild Pokemon that you see, not someone else's, of course. You can't be a thief. Oh, got a Revive. That's a good item. So yeah, with a Revive, you'll be able to revive any fainted Pokemon and get half their HP back. Valued guest of Hotel Z, I present to you the very crown jewel of Lumiose City, Prism Tower. It sits right at the center of Lumiose, with the city forming a big circle around it. Let's get across these rooftops and head for the tower. Yeah, kind of funny how you're walking on people's roofs and people don't seem to mind. Also, I believe with these Mega Shards, I believe the bigger the cluster is, the more shards you get from it from destroying it. And also, these things seem to spread around like fungus. Hey, this way! Did you jump down there? Jump on down and it'll make sense. Don't worry, I promise it'll be fine. You're definitely not gonna go splat on the pavement. Trust me. Leap of faith! My smartphone saves me from going splat. Safe landing mode activated. Sudden fall detected and averted. How does my phone know that? Your Rotom phone activates a safe landing mode when it detects a sudden fall from a great height, thus preventing you from dying from fall damage. Because apparently you didn't have that in Hisui. What do you think, surprise? As long as you got your Rotom phone, you can jump from any height, and you'll be just fine. I knew that. I should have known you'd know. Oh, you're curious about the next wild zone on Vert Plaza. Zone 2. Good instincts. After all, each wild zone's got different Pokemon in it. Checking out different wild zones is a great idea since you're helping with Mabel's research. You can catch all kinds of Pokemon there. Or even just do some training. I'll wait for you at the food truck by Prism Tower, so come find me once you're done. Food truck? Okay. So yeah, we're actually... Oh. First we gotta talk to him, because he'll give us some Pokeballs. Got 10 more. Use the old aim well, let those balls fly. Anyway, the tip for this one. Keep an eye out for Pokemon when using the bridges or approaching the water. Because sometimes Pokemon will leap out of the water to attack you. Or just to try to get to you. Like those Magikarp. Anyway, let's go ahead and start doing some crouching because we got a new species up ahead. We have Badoo. Alright, back his turn. BAM! Got it. Alright. You also got some Magikarp. Although you want to be careful because they can leap onto the bridge and try to get you that way. There we go. Caught Magikarp, the famous fish Pokemon. It seems we got 2 new species up ahead. They might be a little bit aggressive, especially that Binacle over there. Yes, we have Binacle, a water and rock type. Okay, back his turn. Bam! Unfortunately, it didn't work. So now we're gonna have to battle it. Aha! Missed me. Hit it with Leaf Edge. Man, does 4 times the damage. There we go. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. And if you miss it during that if it gets out during that window, you won't be able to catch that one again. Anyway, if you see these golden Pokeballs, if you pick them up, you get some new TMs, like Swift. Okay, watch out for these Magikarp that might jump up. Yep, they jump up. Jumping Magikarp. Anyway, kind of like with that one we saw earlier, we have another new species up ahead. We have Patrat. It's looking the wrong way, so back turn. Back strike. Nice. Caught Patrat. Alright. Potion. It looks like we leveled up. Oh wait. No we didn't. We're still level 2. Never mind. Okay, there's another Patrat up ahead. One thing Patrats like to do is they like to scout. They're kind of like sentries. Hello, Magikarp. I'm going to take that item, thank you. Paralyze heal. There's another Badoo. Thankfully, Badoos are kind of, they're kind of subtle compared to most other Pokemon. Okay, get a heal ball, which I think if you catch a Pokemon with that one, you'll be able to heal status conditions. And up in that tree, we have yet another Pokemon, Kakuna. And it's just sitting there. Hit it from behind the tree. Unfortunately, that didn't work. And remember, just like it said, if you hit a Pokemon with Pokeballs too many times, they will become enraged and uncatchable unless you battle them. I don't know why I'm not having much luck with catching some of these. I mean, Kakuna's not that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. Close back strike. Oh, come on. I should have had that. If I had a net ball, this would be easier. Considering I could catch bugs easier. Well, that's not going to be caught. It's looking straight at me. I better just run. Thankfully, Kakuna's not that aggressive right now. He's not as aggressive as this Binacle up ahead. Aha! Yes! Got Binacle, finally. Okay, Great Ball. Oh yeah, since we're going to be doing quite a bit of these Wild Zones, I should probably mention what I'm going to be doing, like, later on in the LP. Like, I won't be, like, exploring the zone way too often, or exploring zones, like, too much. Yeah, it's looking this way, I'm going to move on. But yeah, I'm probably going to, like, show off the Wild Zone a little bit, just like some Pokemon, but if we find any interesting ones, or any rare or new ones, then I will definitely show them off in the recording, otherwise I may just cut ahead to when I actually get through the Wild Zone. A lot of crepes, still got some goods to share. Here, a Quick Claw. 9 to be held, this light sharp claw lets the holder occasionally unleash a move faster than it usually would. And that's kind of helpful for the moves that take a while to charge up as you're using them. Although the moves that are like harder to charge up would be like the more powerful ones, like Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, etc. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and collect some items around here, considering no one else is getting them, so might as well, right? Oh, look at that, a Charizard over there, but it's not a wild one, unfortunately. Hey, hey! Here, let me show you my favorite food truck. It's called Nauvoo Cafe. Or Nauvoo, sorry. This one's my treat. Celebrate your promotion match win. Is it me, or do they have the same hairstyle as Tawny? Or the same, like, hair coloring? 1 Ember Roast. What'll you have? Ember, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Burn Up. So I'm guessing that's the different, like, levels. I wish I could say no, because I don't drink coffee, but I guess an Ember Roast. 2 Ember Roasts, please. Coming right up. I really like the Ember Roast they do here. It's got this perfect subtle bitterness. Kinda wish it was a hot chocolate. Voila! Your order! Judging by those hairstyles, I feel like those could be her parents, but they're not. Nothing beats sipping coffee while taking in the view of Prism Tower. Looks super modern, right? Of Born by Z, it's actually been around for a pretty long time. Oh, another new character.
Oh, I'd forgotten that Nauvoo Cafe was one of your favorite haunts, Tony. And forgive me, who is your friend?
Hey there, Vinny. Let me introduce you. This is Paxton, the newest addition to Team MZ. And this gentleman here is Vinny, a big shot from Quasatrico Inc.
I am the CEO's secretary in title, though in practice, I am more often her errand boy.
Although, with that kind of a beard, he kind of reminds me of another character from Pokemon X and Y.
Regardless, I am pleased to meet you. And please accept my apologies on behalf of the company for any inconveniences you may have suffered due to our urban redevelopment efforts. Even our beloved Prism Tower is closed to visitors until we can complete some renovations. If you came here hoping to see the city's sights, Paxton, this is truly sorry state of affairs.
Don't worry about it, Vinny. We're excited to see the city become somewhere people and Pokemon live in harmony. Thank you for your understanding. With that, I'm afraid I must be getting back to work. Please excuse me. Okay, let's get going. I need you to come with me on an errand. Headed to Looker Bureau. That's where Emma works. So we're gonna go see Emma again. What's funny is Emma mentioned that Tawny is looking for someone. Oh, come on, Paxton. Why are you running so slow? Nope. Won't let me go try and get that colorful screw. For some reason, the game is letting me run slower than her. I wish I could run faster. I hate how the game kind of speed caps you sometimes. I also just realized I'm missing out on all these shards, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of those along the way. Thank you. We're in the north side of Lumiose now. This area is the Rouge District. The Looker Bureau is just past Rouge Plaza. It looks like there's a big crowd over there. I wonder what that's about. I want to check it out. Come with me. Alright. I wonder what that crowd's there for. Guess we're about to find out. Seems we got some new characters up ahead.
My name is Ivor. I speak to you today on behalf of the Fist of Justice.
Well, that makes me think he's going to be a fighting type user with the name Fist of Justice.
Thank you for your time and attention. Now let me ask you, people of Lumiose truly wish to coexist with wild Pokemon. Why not get rid of wild zones and let Pokemon run free?
That kind of sounds like Ghetsis from Team Plasma.
Some of you might wonder why I would suggest such a dangerous thing. Your concern is understandable. After all, wild Pokemon are strong and they can be scary. But please, put your worried minds at ease. Simply join the Fist of Justice and watch your Pokemon battle prowess skyrocket. Once you reach our upper ranks, you'll even be able to take on Pokemon in hand-to-hand combat.
That's almost impossible for most people.
The Fist of Justice is here to help all the good citizens of Lumiose train and grow strong. Once we are joined in strength, then we can finally make wild zones a thing of the past.
It's got an interesting idea, I guess. Not like it'll ever happen, though. Hey, you in the back! Once you taste my strength firsthand, you'll understand the truth of Ivor Sensei's words. I challenge you to a battle! Sounds like you're getting called out. Wait, what? Why me? Like I said, I challenge you to a battle. I, Jose, probably the 5th strongest disciple in the Fist of Justice, am ready to throw down! Alright, so now we're gonna battle a fighting type user. Okay. So she sends out Machamp! Let's go, Chikorita! Rock Smash. Funny how I didn't start with Leer first. Oh, Focus Energy. Focus Energy makes it so that he'll get critical hits more often. Likely Disarming Voice is super effective against him. Missed me. And that's my chop down. Now for her next Pokemon. You might have me on the ropes, but we in the Fist of Justice know how to keep our cool. Meta-type. Fighting in Psychic this time. Confusion. Of course, that's like a homing move, so I gotta be careful with that. And there we go. That's Meta-type down. Victory! So in a contest of strength, I lose. What incredible strength. In terms of ZA Royale rankings, I'd say you would be rank H. No, maybe even rank G. Even though I haven't barely started this contest already, or tournament. If I may be so bold as to ask, are you participating in the ZA Royale? I just started. Unbelievable! I feel there must be some secrets to the strength you displayed just now. And I can't think of but one explanation. You must have mastered having your Pokemon learn moves! Well, kind of obvious. Yeah, of course. Such confidence. You clearly see to the heart of Pokemon moves and their significance. My knowledge on the matter is that Pokemon can remember 4 moves at a time. Again, basic Pokemon knowledge. Cultivating a set of 4 moves rich in power and variety is what leads to Pokemon to grow stronger. When you select a Pokemon from the main menu, you can also change what moves you want to have access to. When one of your Pokemon learns a new move, try setting it as one of your Pokemon's current moves, so you can see what it does. Oh, but perhaps I should not be speaking too freely about tactics. Because we may face each other in battle before long after all. Out of respect for your display of strength, I will take my leave for today. Should we meet again in the ZA Royale, I'll hit you with full force of my justice. Victory will be mine! I will reach the highest rank, spread my influence far and wide, and use my wish to abolish all wild zones. And we won't be facing that guy until a lot later, considering he's at rank E, spoiler alert. That guy's off the rails and still going full speed. Anyway, here we are, Paxton, in Wild Zone 3. If you want to go in and catch some Pokemon, just train up your party, totally up to you. I'll be waiting at the Looker Bureau up ahead. And let's talk to her. Got a reward from Mabel for catching all the species I found. I'm feeling so good I'll share some luck with you. Have some extra Pokeballs. Oh, 3 Great Balls. Better than Pokeballs. Work on those research tasks. It's seriously worth the effort. Alright, so Wild Zone 3. Defenses here make it hard to run freely, but it also makes it harder for other Pokemon to see you. And don't forget to explore the building. Yeah, you can already see we're getting a few new Pokemon here, starting in Wild Zone 3. And these Brambles here, we're going to need another type of move in order to get rid of these. And over here, with this Pokemon with holding a flower, we have Flabébé, a Fairy-type Pokemon. Sure is happy. Alright, got Flabébé. Ooh. I think I also see a Pokemon, a Wanna-Catch over there, but I'm going to have to get... Oh, wait. There's one right here. So we have a new species. Oh, what's Flabébé? Oh, a Pyroar. Shoots a Fireball. Ember! Rock Smash! Because Litleo is a fire and normal type. He is getting ambushed by a Litleo when I'm trying to catch another species. Okay, he's dizzy. Go for the back strike. Alright, caught Litleo. Now then, let's try to go after that other Pokemon I was trying to get earlier. The one that kind of looks like the one that stole my bag. Pancham! Going for the back strike. Crap, why'd you turn around? course, he had to turn around. It's funny when they get the question mark above their heads, and when I'm already like really far away, it's like, huh? What the heck just happened? Come on, turn around again. Now it's just on alert. Soften them up. And when their back is turned, make your move. Okay, yes. Nice. Caught Pancham. And also, there's another Pancham over there. Let me see what level it is, because I believe the one I caught was just level 8. Ah, level 7. I'll just forget it. It also said don't forget to explore the tower. Or the building, whatever. And I recommend going ahead and exploring this building, because once you complete a certain mission, it'll be a lot harder to get up here. Because there's also a TM waiting for you up here. Aerial Ace! When a Pokemon is ready to evolve, you'll see an arrow icon displayed on its image in your party. Select a Pokemon that has this icon to choose the evolve option to trigger its evolution. And it looks like Scatterbug is ready to evolve. Yes, witnessing evolution for the first time. It evolves into Sopa. Got an idea for a new move, Protect. Which Protect is more of a defensive move. But also, yeah, if they evolve, they get register the Pokedex automatically. But also, I'm going to go ahead and switch out Sopa. I want to get my Pancham. Because I'm going to need him for something later. Or her, sorry, I forgot it's a female. But also, we get a new TM for getting some research done. Mudshot! And the next one will be for Protect. Speaking of Protect. And also, I want to go ahead and change out my Pokemon's moves. See, Razor Leaf. There we go. That's better than Leaf Edge. You can also, like, switch between your Pokemon to see if there's, like, available moves they can learn. I also think it's kind of funny how I just caught a Pokemon that stole my bag earlier. But also, we have another Pokemon hiding out in those bushes over there. We have Skiddo. At least with Skiddo, you don't have to worry too much. Because I think these guys are subtle as well. Go around the bushes. And backstrike! Right in the butt. Well, it's kind of funny if you do a backstrike from behind with the four-legged ones, because it looks like you hit them in the butt. We got Skiddo. Oh, and we have one last Pokemon we're going to try catching this area. Of course, can't have a Pokemon game without the famous mascot himself, Pikachu. Unfortunately, Pikachus are aggressive, so you're going to have to be careful with them. And unfortunately, they don't have their anime cry like they do in Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well as Let's Go Pikachu, which is a little bit sad. But I guess even Nintendo and Game Freak have to deal with budget constraints sometimes. Because most Pokemon doesn't have any voice acting in their games. Let's see if we can get this one to turn around. It looks like this one is a female. Backstrike. Nice. Got a Pikachu. But I already have a Mareep, so I think I'm going to go ahead and skip out a Pikachu for now. Oh. I just can't believe I missed out on this one over here. Over here, we actually have Emma's partner Pokemon, Esper. Alright, so we got Esper. And I think Esper is more the skittish type, whereas if it sees you, it'll run away. Or try to. So new items will be a big help. Don't forget to claim your reward. So already we got another reward. We can get Protect. Alright, so now we have a defensive TM. And the next one will be for Thunderfang. We also have a mobile Pokemon Center over here. I was working as a crepe seller up until about a week ago, but I decided to change. Now it's a traveling Pokemon Center. And this one's a lot quicker to heal your Pokemon. But also, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here since we made quite a bit of progress so far. So, next time on Pokemon Legends ZA, we are going to be heading to the Looker Bureau office. Going to be exploring around now that we kind of have free access to all of Lumio City here. And see if we can try to see if we can get more battles in so we can go to the next promotion match. And remember, if you want to try out another game that also has real-time battle mechanics just like this one, you can check out my game on itch.io, Joshua the Power of Eevee. And anyway, see you guys on the other side.